Okay, hey everybody. CC, Janet Cruising, I'm Boss. Glad you guys are in the house. I got my mystery guest back for a second time, G. Mama
What's
Grove.
going on, y'all? What's going on?
And we're going to talk a little bit about a little something tonight. Not that much happening, but I just want to tell everybody that you might want to be a little bit cautious. Maybe want to start back wearing your mask if it's gonna protect you, because there's a lot of people that's picking up the flu and the cold, whatever. In other words, it's back. Just take it like that. But we want to send our prayers and protection blessing out to Unbiased and
Yes, indeed.
J3GS and a few of the other people. Tizzy, it's a bunch of them out there sick. Hey, Happy Mac. G Mama Girl can't see the chat, so I'll try to pick up everything for her. But hey,
I'm
Mike.
turning on my.
Glad to see you, Mike. I was going to talk a little bit about you tonight anyway. Happy Mac says she see you, G Mama.
Hey, Happy Mac.
But
I'm trying to get to the chat so I can see it on my computer.
Okay, take your time. Take your time. We got a few minutes here. Just take your time.
Okay.
We're trying to wait on a few more people to get in anyway. And crap to Leo just might. Yeah, that's right, CC. I'm hoping that everybody would take care of themselves, because it's a serious situation out here. We don't have the people in the positions that are really caring for you like they did before. So
Right.
whatever you need to do it, to get your shots or whatever, just take care of yourself, really. And Mike, I was going to mention you tonight anyway, because for you and G
There we go.
Mama Grove, my Renaissance grandma, and a few others, that GT Jr., that do hydroponics. You guys was a blessing to me, to encourage me. Hey, my sister, Miss Shirley OG.
I'm
And
happy you started it.
yeah, but, I'll tell you what, I'm glad I started too, because people, these are, hey, J.K. Gardner, these are starts out here in these places that sell them at $7, $8, $9, $10, $11
Right.
a piece.
And that's just for one plant. And they
Yeah,
being smart now. They making sure it's only one plant per sale.
yeah, and then the thing of it is, they found out that people are beginning to grow their own. So
Right.
they come up with a way to force you to do something else. Hey, my
Right.
brother, Tuyanta, glad to see you. Another thing I really wanted to say before we get deep into it. Hey, Shani, before we get deep into it, I appreciate everybody that comes to my live stream. I really do. I appreciate it. I
Well, I
appreciate
enjoy it over here. Yes, I do.
Thank you so much. And I appreciate all the love and the subscribers that you have shown and given me. And I don't want
Congrats on 2K. Oh my goodness. I'm just looking at the screen like, wait a minute, what's going on? Okay.
yeah, but
You Mr. Bennett.
I appreciate it. $11 to grow a 60-cent cabbage.
Wow.
I know what you're saying, Mike. This is what I'm talking about. It is ridiculous, and they're forcing people to go to these markets, to go to the store, because if you're going to spend that much for a tomato plant, I mean, it makes sense just to go ahead and buy the tomato.
Right.
There my daughter is. Hey,
Hey,
Crafty.
Papa Benny. Hey, G Mama. Hey,
Crafty.
Cheryl. Hey,
And
Ella.
Wait a minute. Something going on with my phone. Oh no. I have lost the screen.
but we
Hey,
see you.
Mr. Mike.
Okay, there we go. There we go. Hey,
Hey,
Crafty.
what we congratulating for? Congratulations.
Mr. Bevan hit 2K.
Oh, I saw it. Congratulations, Papa Benny.
Thank you, daughter. Thank you, my daughter. Thank you. And it was a really a surprise to me also because my grandbaby that's in the, I hope I say this right, in the Zetas.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay, my granddaughter in the Zetas.
Sorority.
Yeah, and she had me to do a, I'm gonna post this, do a free library that they gonna install and put free books in it for people.
Okay.
So I built that for her, and then in turn, the Zetas showed me some love and hit me back.
All
Oh, that's right.
right.
I
Right.
sure appreciate it.
So the thing you built, okay, so the library like that they're putting books in, this is going to be like in the community where people can just go get a free book. Is it like that one?
Yeah,
Like that
yeah,
type?
yeah, and with the glass door on it and all
Mhm.
that stuff, the shingles on the roof, you know,
Yes.
Okay.
like a little mini house. Some people might
That's
call it a
nice.
dog house, but you know, this is for educational purposes.
I know it
Right.
looks really nice. You're welcome. I enjoy your videos. I ordered so many seeds and I'm planning to get
What's
seeds
my phone?
starting this week.
That's Miss Lawrence. I'm glad to see her tonight. She was one of the first ones in when I posted that I was going to do a live tonight. And it makes me feel good. You know, people come up there and say, I'm in the building, I'm in the house. You know, it's exciting to me. I don't know how other people feel about it.
Hey sis, hey Angel. Oh, she done kicked herself off.
Yeah, she'll be
Come
back.
on back here.
She did that a while
Hey,
ago.
Miss
She'll be back.
Haley Gardner.
But yeah, you're so right, CC. I might do that.
You
I
can
might.
build one for seeds too. Oh, that would be a good idea.
Yeah, I don't know what the my granddaughter sorority is gonna do with this one, but she said that they wanted to do a like a free library.
Mm-hmm.
So
So essentially, like if it's the type that I'm thinking of, like people they go get books from there, read them, and they bring them back. People bring books there, they exchange books there. So it's just to get people back to reading because a lot of people don't read anymore.
so true, so
A lot
true.
of people don't read anymore.
So they got these books
That's a
that
good
they just.
idea for seeds, but somebody might take all the seeds. You think?
Well, you know, I know they probably would, you know, because some people take 4 and 5 books and
Some
really
people
don't.
might be selfish.
Right.
Yeah, they take 4 or 5 books and really don't
But
read them or don't need them, you know.
Sorry, forgive me. I dropped my phone, so I'm gonna have to hold it from now on.
No problem, no worries. You're in the house. That's all that matters. But one of the questions that I had tonight for the people in the chat is, are you feeling the pinch yet? You know, we've been talking about it's gonna get rough. It's gonna get rough. It's already rough.
Yes.
Yeah, it's already rough. So I know that I'm seeing people that's suffering, and this thing really haven't kicked off good yet.
It's
But
very sad.
yeah, but people are already suffering, and it's ridiculous, really. It
Right.
really is ridiculous.
Yep.
But we know the only thing that we can do is just hold on and try to help each other.
Right.
We talk about a community. We definitely got to be a community now.
Right.
Most definitely. So, do any of you guys remember who taught you to garden? Was it your auntie or your grandma?
I remember oh so well. YouTubers.
Okay.
many of the YouTubers like last year.
Great,
Right.
So I'm very new. I'm fresh.
great.
With me, I did a little here and there, but my gardening journey is mostly me learning from everybody and watching a lot of videos, reading a lot of books. Because when I was younger, my grandmother and my grandfather did garden, but I was more of an athlete, so I really wasn't paying attention. I asked a couple of
Hey,
questions here and
twin.
there, but I mainly did yeah, I was a ball player back then, but I started gardening when I was around almost 50. Yeah.
Mhm.
Mm,
Well, CC says she was self-taught, which
Hmm.
a lot of the YouTubers are.
Yeah.
And,
I'm
Mike,
biased at
Mike is saying
YouTubers.
his grandmother. You know, but the reason I asked that particular question is the majority of the people that I know that do gardening or have been gardening for some time, they are, it was either their mom or their grandma or their auntie that taught them how to garden
Mm,
because grandpa was busy working wherever he could work at.
Right. I started gardening for my health actually
Mhm.
because I was finding that the things that I was eating, my body was reacting to, and I couldn't tolerate a lot of stuff like me being allergic to different things and different foods and eating a lot of stuff that, like a lot of the processed stuff. I'm gonna say like if I was to go to the bakery and I get like a pre-sliced cake, if I eat one or two slices, I would get a headache. Like, what is that about? So I stopped buying junk at the store like that and started doing more vegetables.
Mhm. Mhm. And
okay. Right.
this is what we in the garden community, more or less in this community, we try to stress that part about growing your own. And
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you have to learn how to read your body too because your stomach will hurt, your head will hurt, you'll have a pain you never had before. And it's from what you're eating, what you're taking in. It's not necessarily what you're not doing or what you're, not taking in, but it could be actually what you are eating
mhm.
because that's what I found out was going on with me.
Well, they say that you are what you eat, so
Right.
I guess that's so true.
It is
Annette
true.
said she saw her maternal grandmother, but really self-taught. That's a good thing because this is what really this community is all about. Is
Right.
trying to show people how to grow.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
We can't tell you everything, but we can show you some things. I mean, I've got a large spot myself, so I know everybody's garden not as big as mine. But
Right.
let me tell you guys a little story.
I wish.
Back when I was coming
Right.
up, back when I was coming up, a youngster, I really got sick and tired of gardening, period. Because I said before I went to service, I don't want no more of this. My grand, my grandma, my grandma, back during that time, you would not let a sprig of grass grow in the yard, not one sprig. But now everybody's planting grass, and I saw the other day where a couple of people are cutting the grass up, making it into a garden. So
Mm-hmm.
things are reversing again,
They need to.
Right.
because my grandma, she used that, they call those brush broom. You made it out of hedge bushes and just swept
Mm-hmm.
all the stuff and trash out of the yard, and you kept that yard nothing but dirt.
Oh wow.
And
Mm.
yeah, come growing season, that's where she did her thing at.
Wow. Okay.
And I
Mr.
said,
Mike, what
this,
you cooking?
who cooking something? Mike?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. Miss Lawrence says she loved digging in the dirt and just fell in love and with the earth and becoming morbidly obese and stayed sick after age 27.
Mm-hmm.
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 Happy man.
Yeah, Mac had me tripping the other night. She's a mess.
Uh-huh.
But
Yeah. My mom could grow. She can really grow stuff. But I never picked it up. I never watched her, never picked it up, none of that.
mhm.
She can grow stuff really well.
Well,
So
like I
Yeah, it's
said,
best to actually get out there and get in some soil with some plants and some seeds to figure it out versus just sitting up watching videos and wishing you can grow because it ain't gonna happen like that.
I found out these green a little bit. They're a little green.
Yep. You never
that's
know till you get out there and grow
Yes,
something.
because I didn't think I
Then
could
you'll be
grow.
happy because it's an accomplishment. And then you be, well, I'll be like, oh my God, I grew this. Oh my goodness, I grew
Yeah,
this.
that was
Yeah.
me.
yeah.
Mhm.
That was one of the reasons that I was glad that you guys and Mike influenced me about the hydroponics because
Mhm.
I get a kick out of it. I love to see stuff grow myself. I really do.
Right. And it's a
And
different type of growing. You learn how to grow a new different way.
that's right. That's right. And then you be anxious to see it just to pop up.
Mhm.
If you don't do them, it just pop up. You're happy already.
Right. Right. And I actually started out with deep water culture and then I switched to soil after a couple of years because I was experimenting with plants. So, yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna do my hydro or my little water thing.
Mhm.
Aero garden. I'm gonna
I
do it in the
started out with
summer.
buckets and net pots and just totes and things that I made up. And yeah, I was growing like that for a long time. And then I wanted to see what the soil was about.
Yeah, I dig. I can dig where you're coming from. Yeah, I have Mac. I'm the same way. New people to be afraid of failing with the garden, but the thing about it, it's a learning process.
It is.
It's a learning process.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you newbies, whoever, you can grow something. You're gonna grow something. Like you're not gonna be a complete failure. Your garden isn't gonna completely fail. Everything may not grow, but
Right.
something will grow. I'm telling
Right.
you because that was me.
Miss
And
Shirley,
everything don't go the same way every time. You might get good cucumbers one year. You might get good beans one year. You might
Don't
get
tell me
no
that.
cucumbers one year. You might get no tomatoes one year. It's just depending upon what's going on in the climate and everything
Don't
also.
tell me that and make me quit now.
that Miss Shirley said her mom used to raid her garden, and she had to ban her mom from her garden because she tried to take everything.
Oh Lord.
I'm learning to grow a new way this year, and so far so good.
Well, that's
What
good.
way
Good,
is that?
good.
What way is that? Unbiased.
Yeah, that's great. But
Yep. Trying new ways, get your new things.
like we said, though, it's a learning process. People, everything, as your mama said, is not going to be like it was the year before that. Or
Right.
last year, because I'm a living witness to that. Because year before last, we grew over 300 pounds of okra.
Mm-hmm.
This
Mm,
this past year was only made about 30 pounds, And
right.
by the time we gave it to our relatives, then we had to kick back on what we had stored.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, take a bee.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's not gonna be the same. I might have to get on Tika B and see how she started her hydroponics that I gave her. She hadn't told me yes or no yet.
She started it. She did. She started it.
Did she?
I heard she didn't say it yet, but I believe
Oh, you trying to help her out.
I'm trying the styrofoam cup method from go. Oh, okay. I was gonna try that when I first saw it, but I never did.
The
So let me know how.
styrofoam cup
She
method.
said she working
Oh,
on it.
Okay.
okay.
She working on it. Yes, that's me right there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm working on it. And
Well,
yes,
having
the weeds will overrun everything if you leave it for too long. Okay.
start
Yeah.
small is the key to happiness. Well, I can agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with that. But as I was saying a little bit ago, I really appreciate everybody for coming on my lives, for even just being in the chat or whatever, because
Mhm.
that shows me support. And if I don't get to mention you or say something to you personally, one of the other people on the panel will. And I'm not trying to ignore anybody, but things roll by me so fast, and I'm a newbie myself on this thing here.
Look, and y'all know I speak to everybody. I just can't see the chat.
Yeah, that's right. So,
Hey, Miss Sylvia,
hey, Sylvia,
it's hard when you're being the host and trying to go through the comments. You definitely missed a lot more.
because
Right.
on this thing here that I got, I do the freebie thing myself. And
Watch out now.
yeah, you can't use moderators. So, the thing about it, if I miss somebody, then I apologize. And don't take it harsh.
Right.
It's okay. He still love you.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm just trying to be me. That's all. And as I said, now if when my granny was doing her growing, and she didn't have grass in the yard, if it wasn't edible, if you couldn't eat it, it better not be there.
Wow.
Right. I feel that.
Yeah. So now, if you look at people that got these pretty yards, spend all this money for this beautiful grass, they're cutting up a little side of it.
Calling it a landscaping idea.
Yeah. Have a little garden in it.
So in my backyard, I think I probably mentioned this before. Like I have a retention wall. So it's like a hill, and I really want to grow up there, but I don't know if because it is a retention wall, if the dirt shifts, if it moves all the time. I don't know because it's holding the dirt.
Yeah, it would depend on if it's cemented into the soil, you know what I mean, versus if it's just laying on top of the soil.
I think it's
And you would have to be particular. I would use pots for the simple fact you don't want roots damaging your wall, starting to crack it.
Yeah, so true.
So
true. Well, CC, I saw you out there moving that greenhouse, and so I don't think you want a yard full of lemongrass. CC be out there doing her thing. I'm here to tell you.
Yeah, good. Yes, she do.
I wish I had that kind of help up here with me. She'd come here any day and help me.
In that Texas heat.
Yeah, well, I'm telling you, it seems like by the time I get to the end of mine, I said, well, I'll get that over there tomorrow. Look like when I go back down there, it grew back where I had just been. That's all part of in-ground growing, though.
Right.
You deal with the weeds too.
I'm a control freak. That's why I like growing in containers, because I can control pretty much what grows on in there.
Yeah, I can dig that. Because not only with the hydroponics, we do have indoor gardens. We do a little stuff inside. Well, as a matter of fact, we got Fred.
I'm playing with Mr. Rudy. She said, I held right along with Rudy.
Yeah,
right alongside Rudy.
I saw that. I was trying to ignore CC on that one. There you go. Yeah, people hit that like button for us here.
Hey, Miss Shirley.
That's my sister.
Oh, gee.
From another mister.
Hey, Mama Shirley. Hey, Miss Janet cruising. I have chipmunks. No idea what to do about them. Do I need to worry?
Probably. They're going to eat your stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, I don't know how true this is, but I do understand and have heard that mothballs.
Oh, no.
They'll run you off.
No, yeah. I don't recommend mothballs.
Well, I'm
There are
just
plants that you can use that will deliver the same chemicals into the soil that mothballs do. Plants like daffodils and onions and garlic and things like that. When you plant those things in marigolds, am I mute or is
no,
We
we
hear
hear
you.
you. We hear
oh
you. You sound good. But I'm sorry, like Miss Shirley. Get you a cat. You won't have
it's
to worry
looking
about
like I
chicken.
was talking to myself for a minute. I was like, wait a minute, am I
No,
mute?
We hear you.
we were listening
But
to what you said.
yes, there are plants that do the same thing as that, whereas the mothballs are chemical based and caustic and corrosive,
And
and
stink.
yeah, you don't want that in your soil.
Who them things super stink.
But they got a at the feed store. I know that they got a.
The name.
It says on the little pack now. I don't know about this, but it says non-toxic. Moth,
Yeah, nah, I wouldn't
moth
trust that.
repellent.
They toxic to
Yeah,
my nose.
yeah. Now they had to get it in there some kind of
Yeah,
way, and
Herbie.
they got to use some kind of chemical to preserve it. That's just how my mind works.
Urban Garden Chronicle. Okay, glad to see you. I understand what you said,
Hey,
Jim,
Urban.
and I agree with you because I don't use it either. But I was just saying, throwing that out there. That
Gray boxes.
I saw some
Yeah.
out there. When I was at the feed store, I saw some non chemicals repellent moth.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
uh,
They have
But
something
plenty
that's
of plants will,
called
you just have to have more than one plant also. You can't just throw like one basil or one marigold. You need like a couple of bushel of plants out there.
hey, Katrina, I need for you to
Hey, Miss
email.
Katrina.
Need for you to email me.
So it doesn't matter. Email Papa Bam and Miss Katrina. So it doesn't matter if it's like in a pot, like the plants that you're using to deter these other animals. That's fine. Like you would need multiple pots of these plants.
You would need multiple pots. You would need more than one or two plants, is what I'm saying. Because I see a lot of people trying to detour pests, and they only got like one or two plants, and the plant is by itself, like it's not doing anything.
Mm.
You need like, okay, you know how small one basil seed is, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna grow up into one plant. But if you keep pinching that basil at a leaf where it branches off, you know how you got the leaves of the basil?
Mm-hmm.
If you
Okay.
pinch those leaves off on the stem, that basil will bush out and form more basil versus that one stem. And that's with all herbs, just about. If you pinch those herbs, mint, basil, chamomile, all these herbs that are out there, if you pinch them, especially while they're young, they will bush out into bushier plants. You don't have to look at that one little plant be a little spindly grow.
That's one thing I didn't grow was herbs. I didn't grow any herbs.
Yeah,
I
herbs are important.
year.
They help too. They help deter pests.
I'll do it this year. I have garlic, onion, marigold, basil in each pot. I have
Mhm.
surrounded by
And it's the oils and the aromas of the herbs that actually deter the pests. Like when they're flowering, or if they have a lot of aroma, like chamomile and stuff like that, that you can smell before you get to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Hey,
so that's how that works.
Natural Yard, Cassandra South Fulton.
Hey,
Glad to
Natural
see you.
Yard.
Glad to see you.
Hey,
But,
Hello, everyone. Sorry I'm being so stiff, but I gotta hold my phone.
no, but G Mama, I appreciate what you're saying because that's a lot of knowledge that even I'm sitting here taking in because I've been trying to use the power to get rid of some of it.
That's
Can't
funny.
stress enough. Plant more plants, and I just learned like last season that when you plant different color plants of the same plant, it confuses the pests. So you have less pest. Well, I had less pest pressure when I grew, let's say, what was I growing together? Cabbage.
Mhm.
A purple and a green together, no pest damage. But if I grew all green, I'd have aphids all over my cabbage. Like, what's going on here? So just
Mm.
an observation. Might just be where I'm at, but growing a lot of variety of different, of the same thing. If you're growing, it helps.
I'm willing to try just about a little bit of anything. Hey, Vegas.
Right. And that's why
Thank you,
I call
Katrina.
myself an autodidact, because I try a lot of different ways of growing to see if it actually works.
Garlic greens. I never heard of that.
Jason, how you doing?
Oh, the,
Mm.
the the green top on the garlic. Is that what you're talking
Yeah.
about? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I
But
thought garlic greens like collard greens.
that's that's a fantastic idea, G Mama,
Oh,
because I, I've
thank you,
never,
Miss Katrina.
I never really tried the different colors and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
Hey,
When
Miss
you
Katrina.
add colors, it confuses a lot of, especially the wing pests, because they don't know what to land on. Just like they say, fungus gnats are attracted to yellow.
mhm.
So are butterflies and different colors, blues and blacks. And that's why it should be a variety versus having all one kind of crop in one area.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, school me. I mean,
Miss Shirley, I might need to do that.
yeah,
Because
I'm really,
Yeah, because if you grow all one crop in one area, when the pests attack, they're going to attack everything because it's a smorgasbord.
mhm.
But if you intercrop, let's say if you go, that's why they do the three sisters, and they intercrop garlic and onions and marigolds with different vegetables, because they deter different pests and they do different things.
I'm
Mhm.
listening, but baby, I don't know if I understand.
It's companion planting. You heard of companion planting,
You
right?
said the three sisters and all companion plant.
Yeah, three sisters, all of it is the same thing. Three sisters is just a term they use when they're planting three of like corn, squash, and beans. They
Right.
all complement each other, so they're sisters, and you can grow them all in the same area or the same pot.
Well, that's pretty much what I
I'll do
do.
that 3 years down the
That's
road because I'll be lost.
Mhm.
that's pretty much what I grow. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Yes, the
Okay.
garlic tops, they grow a lot in the spring. Okay. But something chowing down on them.
On the
What could it
garlic,
be?
that's probably squirrels.
Oh, squirrels.
Exactly.
Yep, or raccoons.
Yeah, the squirrels is really my. I tell you, I'm willing to even buy Mike a ticket to come and get them. You know what I'm saying?
Angel say Bambi just have a trigger finger, nothing to do with pets.
Well, that part
I
too.
believe you.
That part too.
Marigold, tomato, kale, and basil close to each other. Okay, so that right there, you can grow kale in the springtime.
Yeah, you can grow
Oh,
as long as it's not hot. It's like a cool weather crop, but some kales can grow through and
oh,
survive the heat without
and some
bolting.
tomatoes can grow in the cold too,
Hey,
huh?
Psalms,
Some, yeah.
Okay. I'm
Psalm
pretty sure it's from the
146.
produce.
Hey, how you doing? Glad to see you. Yeah,
It's all in the variety.
you're right, Happy Mac. Squirrel stew is delicious.
Mm.
Yeah,
Ew.
just say
No, we are not eating. No, no,
yeah.
no.
Dr. Yard, you are so right about that because we the back of the property is right at the woods, and I have caught raccoons in the traps. So you're right; they do a lot of digging.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see what Miss Lynette said? So will those come back? Hers is up there above Miss Katrina.
What's
Um,
that?
she said, I purchased herbs from the produce area from Walmart in 2024, basil, cilantro, and rosemary. And later in the fall, she took the dried seeds and covered with a little dirt, and she's hoping they return. Will they grow? Will they grow?
If the seeds were dry, they should grow. And a lot of herbs, depending on her zone, will come back without even being reseeded.
Yeah, that part. I was getting ready to say that. A lot of them will come back.
Miss Katrina,
Mhm.
corn. Okay, grow on, Miss Katrina. Hey,
I hope
Summer.
my corn come on out of there this season because I missed it last season.
Oh, I had some fantastic corn for the last couple of years, but I don't grow as much corn as I try to grow okra because
Yeah.
I love okra myself, and I got a
Right.
lot of people that love okra, and a lot of people that I provide and give it to them.
Oh, I love okra.
But now,
I think we all love some okra.
yes, we love it, and that cone, as they say.
Mhm.
All y'all eat squirrel?
No. Oh, you talking about look.
In the chat, because
Not.
I ain't no some squirrel in the chat.
Them country folks.
Y'all go ahead. Y'all go ahead.
I thought I was country, but
I'll
honey.
watch y'all.
Okay, Lynette is
You remove the
in
pause.
Zone 7B 88. Oh, okay, that's her. You're in about the same zone I'm in now, Lynette.
She is on 7. Oh yeah, her herbs should come back.
Yeah, it should, because we're just a little bit.
I just seen my oregano and my nettle is poking out there already.
Well,
I'm from the country. I'm from Archer, Florida, so I'm from the country.
You from Archer?
Yeah, remember I told you that, and you asked me if I knew somebody.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, because I got kin folks down in there in Archer.
And we country, but they do. Yeah, they eat all that down there. Now. But I am city country now. I'm still. Did you find your motherland okra?
Yeah, I did, Kason. I did. It will be out there this year.
A few things off limit for me.
Well, Sylvia, you my type of people.
I eat rabbit. That's probably as wild as I go. Rabbit, alligator, but that's not really that wild. That's not really that crazy. That's not that far off. Like
he didn't mean it, Ariel. I don't think she would eat this.
Oh, I eat something else, but I can't say it on here.
That's gator.
My bunny got sensitive ears. He heard rabbit, and he was like,
"Not you."
That's what I said. She wasn't talking about you.
Now I'll eat that too, Crafted, but in this gator meat, not for me. I tried it.
Oh, it's so good. They didn't cook it right.
Maybe that's what it was. What you doing, G-Mama? What you doing?
It's just certain stuff I'm not. I'm good.
Alligator nuggets. Oh my God.
I believe you.
It's so good.
Well, before this year is out, we might have tried a whole lot of stuff that we think we don't like. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be coming on the live like y'all ate some.
As long as I got my pots, I'm gonna have me some plants.
Yeah, I don't have to have meat really. Seafood I love, but I don't have to have meat.
No, I don't.
Right on.
I don't either. I don't have to have it. Happy Mac said, "Yeah, she like gator fried and
gator nuggets." Happy Mac, Miss Katrina. You don't know what you missing.
My meat has declined so much. My kids be looking at me like, "Ma, who is eating that little bit of food?" Me. I don't eat like I used to eat.
Well,
it tastes like do.
It's the same way with me, G-Mama. I don't do it like I used to do it myself, because and I eat a lot less now too than I used to.
Yeah.
It's delicious, Miss Tracy.
Okay, PIA, you like a fried gator? Well, y'all had that gator.
What? Wow.
Yeah, because now I know a lot of people love it. A lot of people love it.
I'd rather eat some chocolate first, and I'm allergic.
No, you don't know. Yeah, if you taste it, you be like, yeah, this where it's at. Now we're gonna be eating frog legs, gators, squirrels, rabbits, raccoons. Y'all
I
gonna eat some
had frog
possum?
legs when I was younger.
Y'all gonna eat some possum?
No. Mm-mm.
You know, the thing about that is, I had some relatives that did eat them.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Those little
Wait a minute, Crafty. What they do now, they take him
Mm-hmm.
and put him up and let him stay up and feed him what they wanted him to eat.
I had a great uncle that used to chase me around eating coon and rice, holding the coon up, the head part out of the bowl, like
oh
oh
my god.
no, mm-mm. So I had relatives that ate it too.
Possum look like big old rats. Ain't no,
Hey, G-Hub, how you doing?
ain't no
Nah,
way.
hey,
I never eat any of that stuff except when I was a kid. My mom fed frog legs. A lot of people say frog legs taste like chicken. I never tasted them. Hey G
Hey
Hug.
sis, going with Hussy?
it's
I've
Grandma
tasted
Hall
snail
Farm
before.
next month.
Oh
Next
no.
time.
Mm-mm.
No, I ain't going down like that either, G Mama.
My daughter eat oysters and all.
Oh
I don't
yes.
eat those either.
Now oysters I love
Mm-mm.
raw,
Mm-mm.
fried,
No.
on the grill.
That look like a spoon of
Anyway,
snot.
oh,
Like what? No.
If it's
Mm-mm.
fried,
take it
if
down.
it's fried,
Mm-mm.
if it's
They
fried,
like,
down, laid
yes,
to the
they
side,
are.
I eat 'em.
I watch you though.
Oh, oh, I love oysters, y'all.
But no, I can't do them.
Y'all said, nah, no
She say
oysters.
it's food. Nothing is really off limits. Okay, food.
Mm.
Well, G Mama, we don't have to grow an awful lot this year because, like I said,
Mm-hmm.
We are. That,
it done got rough out there. It's
Yeah.
not
yeah.
getting
I
that way.
surely planted extra tomatoes, extra beans, extra peppers. So yeah, I'm extra ready.
Yeah, yeah.
Man,
Well, I tell you what, they won't be getting all them dollars out of me for my starts because
Right.
we got our own this year.
Right.
And when I saw where they were charging, what was it, $15 or $16 for one tomato plant? Well, I mean,
Mm-hmm. And
come on.
some of these gardening centers trying to get you to get the whole flat. They don't want to sell a single plant no more. They want you to buy the whole. And I'm like, wait a minute, what is going on here? I don't need no ordinary. Mm-mm. So yeah,
what?
yeah. I went
But
to a gardening center and I just wanted one plant, and he was like, "No, the sign you got to get the whole flat." Wait a minute, bro. I don't want all of those plants. It's just me. Like, mm-mm.
hmm
So yeah, I put that back.
well, you know, that little short that I did, I looked at them things and oh no.
Mhm.
I just kept what $16. Yeah, you're right.
And a lot of people think they're getting deals because they haven't experienced buying starts. I mean,
Right,
like when they was really selling starts in the beginning, they were
right,
selling them cheap. You can get them
right.
for $2 and $3. Now they like five, and they doubling and
Yeah.
tripling.
I worked at Lowe's, yeah, for 9.5 years, and yeah, they was like $3,
Hmm.
$2.98.
And
Yeah.
seeds too. Now seeds is going up to like $5 a pack. And I learned about the seeds from watching these people on these seeds. Man, man, look,
I got
I'm
so
just
many
gonna say
seeds.
it because this is what I heard watching stuff that I watch. But when we get in these cheap seeds, we get in the bottom of this barrel with the seeds versus if you're paying the $5 for the seeds, the higher up. That's how the seeds are ranked when they're spread out amongst the distributors. So I don't know if that made sense, and you can piece this together the best way you can, but that's how those cheap seeds are coming. And
Right.
they work fine. Ain't nobody, I'm not complaining because I will buy me some 50-cent seeds or however much they got them on sale for. Let them run them for a dime. Oh, yeah, let me run that whole. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. I feel
because they
you.
germinate just as well.
I
So
feel you.
okay, so I have a question. So if I'm not gonna use starts, right? When would be the best time to plant pepper seeds or tomato seeds? And I'm in Georgia,
Now,
zone
now,
8B.
now, while it's cool,
I'm gonna plant them outside. Like I'm not gonna, do no
you
start.
don't want it to get too hot because if it get too hot when it's trying to fruit, you won't get no fruit. You'll get a lot of flowers, but you won't get no fruit. So you want it to kind of be in between. So I don't know exactly when because I'm in the cold. So I start mine like right now. And then I take them out in May.
I'm 8BG Hunt. Yep, $5 for one plant.
Yeah, the natural yards, the only thing they're buying is this year is bok choy seedlings.
Mm-hmm.
They seeds from everything last year. That's fantastic. But
Right.
that's what Fran was telling me. Don't worry about no okra seeds. All the okra seeds we got, and we save seeds also from the
Mm-hmm.
dried out seeds. As a matter of fact, I got some corn, and I love to say corn, but I got some corn that I got the seeds off of that I plan to redo this year. Hey, David.
Mm-hmm.
David Corey
Yeah.
with that
I want to
crapper.
wait for mine. I just got to keep one variety going right now because I usually grow two, but my space done got smaller, so I got to stick with one variety right now.
Mm-hmm.
So Miss Janet, tell me why I need to do that. Not that I don't
What
believe
happened?
you. She said I need to
Hey,
start my
Mona,
tomato and peppers
dipping some
inside.
salt.
Which I mean, I have that stuff though. I actually have that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Start them inside for 6 weeks.
Mm-hmm. It just makes them stronger when you get ready to. You'll have a head start
So yeah, I will be.
versus if you wait to direct sow and then by the time they get ready to develop, now it's getting warm and you missed out on a whole crop that you could have had.
Hey,
Yeah,
Miss
I
Murphy,
have
I
to do
want you to know I got the
that.
package. I got it today.
But I used starts last year too.
Mm-hmm. Starts work.
Except my okra, my squash. I use seeds, but that squash is it was a freak thing. Yeah.
And
Um.
succession planting. Like if you don't know when to succession plant, use your harvest time. If you're harvesting something, sow another seed so you'll have another crop coming right behind it because it's going to take that amount of time to the harvest for the next harvest to come about.
Lord, I
Yeah,
So
got a lot to
succession
learn.
plant. Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's usually what I do. I have one started in this area, then another one
Mm-hmm.
in the middle. So
If I
it'll
had
just
Yeah.
this possible.
one of
That's
them
just
peter,
if you don't know when. Yeah.
yeah, when one of them peter out, then the other one is coming in.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm ignoring David Corey with that crap.
Georgia peach.
What's up, David?
I watched some of those who really know, and evidently tomatoes do not do well if you just put a seed out, and they need the heat inside to grow to start before they're put outside.
Yeah, especially hot peppers. Hot peppers take a longer time to germinate than a sweet pepper would.
So
Yes,
my
sir.
issue, sorry, Papa Bim, I had so before Journey was born, like that's when I got all the heat pad and the stuff like that. I got all that stuff. I started some uh seeds inside, but when they they did very well. They were nice looking. I took them outside and I just sat them there and left them there.
Yeah,
Like
that
you got to bring them back inside. That's very
you don't have to
Thank you,
bring them
David.
in and out, in and out. What hardening off is because they've been in the house for a long periodic time, they need to adjust to being outside.
Mm-hmm.
So you can take them outside, but you should protect them. And by protecting them, you want to provide them shade because that's what's going to keep them alive because they're not used to that sun when
Right.
they go outside. they're used to the light, which is different in the house than it is outside. So when you're taking it outside, it go into shock.
Right.
So that's why it's called hardening off, because you're taking them in and out to protect them from the sun. All that for an hour and all. You don't have to do all of that. Just put a shade over them so they protect you from the sun, and you'll be good, because the sun is going to go down and the temperature is going to change. Plants require a different temperature at night than they do during the day, so you'll be safe.
Okay, so if I do that, right, if I leave them outside, if I were to start some, which I could do that. I mean, I could start them tomorrow, actually.
Mhm.
So if I start them and then I take them out and I put the shade over there, do I need to take the shade off of them at any point in the day? Like, does it need to come off?
I wouldn't,
Girl, Dad.
because especially if they're small. If you take your seedlings out there when they're small, you can leave it on. If they're bigger, then you want to expose them to light at a certain time. So I would say yes and no, but it's not necessary, I don't think.
We're going to try it, y'all.
I can't even pronounce half the names Jihad talking about growing.
Hey, Miss Robin.
Hey, girl, Dad.
Yamato strawberry and sangria watermelon. Sangria watermelon, that sounds delicious.
You know, but what I'm sort of jealous of are these people that's in these nice warm zones that already got stuff up. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I
So
had
you
to
start in the
like
greenhouse.
cover my oh my goodness. I couldn't believe everybody got area. I'm like, I'm ready to get outside too. I'm ready to take my coat off too.
But
Miss Robin has a question. She says, so if you start them in the greenhouse, do you still need to harden them off? Because they are completely protected, right? So if you bring them outside of the greenhouse, like, do you
If
need
they're in a greenhouse, like a greenhouse outside, yeah, you don't need to harden them off if they're in the greenhouse outside.
Okay.
They should be adjusted to the elements.
And David said it best.
Miss Katrina, she probably in 8B.
Yeah.
Hardening off is a transition from indoors to outdoors, mainly, in my opinion. It's not harden them off. So because when you're growing indoors, you should actually have a fan on your seedlings in order to not only help make them strong, but a small fan will keep pests away from your plants also.
True that.
And it'll help them to be strong when they go outside, for when the wind blows, they don't snap in half.
It's too much. I'm just gonna let them do it. I'm gonna let Mama them grow it.
Well, Crafted,
you can do it. You can
yes, you can. Yes, you can.
I'm gonna let them do it.
Yes,
yeah.
Okay, so I need a fan on them. I didn't have a fan on them. They grew like I had.
Yeah, a small fan will make them stronger, so they'll be able to accept when they outside. That's probably why they was telling you to bring them in and out, because a person that does not use a fan would have to bring them in and out after like an hour or 2 hours or whatever they do.
See, Mama gone.
She gone again.
She gone.
Jihad said it works.
I'm gonna do it. You know, I'm gonna put some seeds in the thing tomorrow night, and put my mat there. So I need to have them on the heating mat and let them grow inside for 6 weeks.
Natural Yard say he had 2 pepper plants snack.
I'm enjoying this South
Central. She was mad as hell.
Fans make them stronger. Okay.
Where you been, G Mama? You been out to play or something? Where you been?
My doggone internet keep dropping off. My phone had died that time. I ain't checked to see if I need to plug my phone up, and it died. Like, oh no,
you had everybody listening so hard to you, and then all of a sudden you were gone. Miss Katrina says she's in South Georgia.
David Corey, with that copper, you gonna leave me alone. I'm gonna do it.
Okay, I don't forgot what had happened.
Well, you had the people listening. You had the ears wide open. Then you just
Oh, my fault. This internet. I guess my stuff is like I need some help around here. Cause it done kicked me offline on landline. I can't see the chat or nothing no more.
That's true, Miss Tracy. So I'm on 3 hours for my seedlings. Is that how long you keep your fan on, Jihad? Is that what you're saying? I probably missed something. I probably missed
We
something.
done messed up everything. Okay, well, I'm just gonna.
no. She was saying that the fan part crafted do work. A small fan.
Oh,
going in.
okay, the fans. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna put a fan up there. I'm gonna do it.
Not no big fan, a little fan now, just something to breathe so the little leaves will move. You don't want the
Okay.
plant bent on.
I'm gonna do it.
David, don't be coming here and messing with my people. I'm about to go connect to the neighbor's internet.
The fake screen. Crowded and the weather changed. I covered them with frost cloth. Okay.
But
Say the fake spring, what we thought was about to be spring. Yeah.
anywho, let me give you guys the hint number 3.
Hint number 3? No.
Hint number 3.
It's number 3?
Yes.
I done missed some hints.
For the Easter giveaway.
Oh, I done
Where's
missed
my
some.
paper that I got it written down on?
Lord, I done missed some stuff. I'm gonna have to go back.
Thank you, Jihad. Yeah, everybody hit that thumbs up button.
And while we waiting for the third clue, can we everybody say a prayer for Bias or keep on your prayer? She has the flu.
And
she is feeling
J3G.
Prayer
really
for unbiased, and I see you, David. I see you.
J3G has got the flu or the bug or something, and
We got it too.
Lizzie also is sick.
See my kids, my team.
Prayer for everybody.
Yeah,
Right.
it's going around, y'all. Oh,
It
it's the
is.
weather. It got to be the weather.
That's what
It is. That's what I said. It was the weather.
That's what G-Mama and myself was talking about earlier when we first came on, that you might have to start back wearing your mask again, because people, let me tell you something. The people that we got looking out for us now, you go get your shot or whatever you got to do. Do it.
Mm.
You better take care of yourselves.
Right.
You know.
I'm ready. I need to find. Sorry, y'all. I almost knocked y'all over. Huh? I need to find my basket for them.
But it's a short hint. You probably can remember this one.
Pneumonia weather. Yes, Jihad. I'm watching my daughter closely because she is. Yeah, it's a lot going on over there. And throw one up for me because I'm. He tired. Go to sleep.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what. Right now, we can all use a little prayer.
Amen to that.
Yeah.
We can all use it. But let me tell you, people, you got to remember, you can't keep hollering about the good Lord take care of it. The good Lord help those who help themselves.
That help themselves.
That's
Exactly.
right. So, you got to really be vigilant, and you got to take care of yourselves.
Got to do the work. I send you my phone number. So
we need to
thank you, Miss Casey. Yes, ma'am.
Make sure that all of us are covered with prayer and blessings and anything that we can help to do to take care of ourselves. And Miss Shirley, she was out with the pneumonia too. So this stuff is not planned. All right. But anyway, our third hint for the Easter giveaway, which we will have the drawing on April the 1st. On April the 1st.
Yeah, y'all think y'all gonna win a prize. April Fools.
No, it's gonna be a prize. Okay, this is the hint, people, for tonight. It can be eaten.
It can be eaten.
That's it. That's your third hint.
Miss Casey say she gonna send me her phone number so she can help me and she can make sure I put them seeds in the dirt.
Well,
I missed the first 2 hits. You got to go back and watch the live. We not gonna give them to you.
we all gonna be helping Crafty this year. We all gonna be helping Crafty.
Thank y'all.
Yes, indeed.
Is that the hint? Yes, that's the hint. It
Yeah,
can
that's
be.
the hint, Janet. But like I said, next week, I'm gonna ignore that, Jihad. Next week, we will have the crafters doing their Easter thing with the Bammit on next Tuesday night, 25th. We'll have the crafters on, and I just ask that you all support your crafters that be on our community, in our community. And if you're going to spend them dollars, then why not spend it with your community?
Amen.
Right.
So,
Miss Sylvia, they're at the end of the lives on Tuesday, or they're in the lives on Tuesdays.
right.
And he said if you put the answer Jihad before the date, you're gonna be disqualified. That's why he said he gonna ignore that. Like he ain't see.
I'm gonna ignore David too.
Happy Mac too.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna ignore them tonight. Now, next week, I'm not gonna ignore it.
No ignoring.
No
Y'all
ignoring.
gonna be out.
Out the door. Okay, we're gonna do a little giveaway here, and let me tell you, people, why I do the giveaways. You notice that the gift cards that I do give in these lives are normally from the big box stores.
Mm-hmm.
That is to encourage you to grow something or get something with the gift card that you can grow. But I mean, what you do with them is your business because you want it. You know, you can gift it to somebody else if you want to. But tonight we're gonna do the drawing between 1 and 100. 1 and 100, and you can start now. Start now. Put your numbers in. Start.
Mine ain't working.
Should I play?
That's up to you, Crafty.
Let me go.
You're going to have to help me find it anyway. Oh, that is. Oh. Mike Chaotic.
Mr. Mike stole my number.
Number 7. Let's go back and check.
Mike.
Go back and check see if anybody else had 7, Crafty.
I can't scroll. I can't do nothing. All I'm doing is looking. What? I am mad. It is awful.
Dang,
I don't know how that happened.
No,
congrats, Mike.
Congratulations, Mr. Mike.
Okay, Mike.
I put 78. That 8 wasn't supposed to be on, but he still was ahead of me.
Okay, Mike, you know what to do. Hit me with an email, and we'll get it in there because I don't save addresses, people. So whenever you win something, you got to send me email or text or something.
Okay.
And those people that got my phone number, they know how to get in touch with me. But in other words, I'm going to say again that I appreciate each and every one of you for being on my live. I appreciate each and every one of you for even coming to my live. I don't try to ignore nobody. If that happens, then my apology. But take care of yourself, people, because it's serious out there. And that'll be the Bammit with his panel saying, I love you. And there ain't a thing you can do about it.
Nothing.
Good night, people.
Thank y'all for coming.
Good night.
Thanks for having me.
You're more than welcome.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah.